Hey guys, Scott here. Just a quick PSA for people playing solo queue in Dead by Daylight. Ignore the B-roll in the background. I am literally doing this over watching Zubat's stream right now, but it's something I've noticed that a lot of people have trouble with, and I just want to clarify the correct way to handle the situation. If someone is being camped or tunneled, there are things that you can do to combat this. If they're being tunneled, you leave them on the hook until the very last second. They cannot be tunneled on the hook. I've already talked about this. I've already made videos about this. The safest place you can be when you're getting tunneled is on the hook. So don't immediately unhook people. You're just dooming them to die much earlier. Work on gens till the very last second, then go safe. However, I didn't really touch the whole camping thing. For camping, there are two really main scenarios. If they're just straight up being face camped, just don't go anywhere near them. They're going to get their auto unhook bar and they're going to be fine with that. Now, that's not typically common nowadays. Very few people actually let the bar completely fill up, and you also can't even see the bar's progress in solo queue. So that tends to be not as reliable. So one thing that you can do if someone is being camped and you see them, especially if they have Kindred or something, is, again, leave them on the hook. And here is where the PSA and the advice needs to go. Guys, if you are on the hook and you are being camped, unfortunately, the killer's being boring. You have to fight boring with boring. That's the only way to combat this. What you need to do is sit there and do nothing. You need to just sit there and occupy the killer's time just doing absolutely nothing. Whether you're leading them on an epic chase or you're sitting on a hook and they're still just staying next to you, you need to just realize you're being useful by wasting the killer's time as he just proxy camps you and stays nearby. What I've noticed a lot of people do in solo queue is when they see that someone's not immediately coming to save them, they just kill themselves on hook. And this has been a thing for a while. You'll notice like two people will sit on gens and the guy's been on the hook for 10 seconds and then he starts killing himself. This is not someone that loads into the match that was planning on killing themselves from the start. They didn't just load in and see, oh, it's, I don't know, pig or whatever. I hate the pig. I'm killing myself as soon as I get on hook. Because they wait like 10 or 15 seconds before they start killing themselves. It's when they see that no one is immediately coming to farm them off the hook that they get pissed off and leave. And these are the dumbest types of people. Why would you want to be farmed off the hook on a killer who is camping and tunneling? It's just going to get you killed quicker. So if I have to make this PSA as simple as possible for people to realize, you guys have to realize that you being on the hook is one of the most important things that you can do in the game if the killer is camping and tunneling. You do not want to squander the insane amount of time that you have sitting on there completely safe from anything the killer can do. You don't want to be just trying to get yourself off the hook. Hell, even if you manage to Kobe, that's still worse. You've burned through a hook state immediately and you're still going to get tunneled. It's still even worse to do that. So if I had to make one summarization of this video, is if you are on hook and no one is immediately coming to farm you off hook, don't panic, don't throw a bitch fit. Even if you get left a second stage, don't throw a bitch fit. I guarantee if that's happening, I can't guarantee it's solo queue, but what should be happening is your entire team is just working on gens that whole time. It's when you see them doing nothing, then I start to understand the killing yourself on hook. Like if you're on a hook and no one's doing gens, they're just crouching in a corner and no one's even being chased. Okay, I can understand wanting to go next from that. That's obnoxious. But a lot of the time, you do have people doing the correct thing. Survivors are doing the correct thing. They see the killer is camping. They go, okay, well, fuck it. I'm not going to go suicide against the Bubba. I'm just going to go work on Jen some more. And then the guy on the hook gets all mad. Oh, no one's coming to save me. And he kills himself. And now the Bubba has way more time to camp somebody else. So just, if you're on the hook, stay alive as long as possible. It's the safest place you can be. I know it's boring, and I understand the desire to try to get yourself off the hook, so at least you can maybe try to play the game, but don't get mad when no one comes and suicide bombs to come save you. The only way you combat camping in this game is by rendering it an ineffective tactic. And over time, if people adopt this policy where they're more comfortable with simply being left on the hook as everyone does gens, the strength of camping and tunneling goes down a lot to the point where it might not even be the most effective strategy anymore. It all relies on people just basically being dumb and just presenting the person to the killer in an inopportune time while not benefiting from the insanely long time it takes to get those hook stages down. So that's basically it. Stop complaining, stop bitching, and stop giving up when your teammates are doing the right thing when you're being camped, which is sitting on gens. And they'll eventually get you. They are just doing the correct thing and letting you stay till the very last moment so you can't be tunneled out. And also so we're getting as much gen progress done as possible. So that's it. That's the video. I just need to get that out there. I'm so tired of seeing people give up when they don't see them getting saved immediately. They're just stupid. They don't understand how the game works, and then they throw a little pissy fit. So hopefully this makes you guys understand that that's a good thing. You should keep having these scenarios happen where you are progressing the game and letting the guy sit on hook while he is not trying to kill himself on hook. So that's it. That's the PSA. Very simple. Thanks for watching. See you next time.